As we're learning search engine optimization, one thing that has always stood out to me is that the particulars of search engine optimization have always revolved around marketing. Search engine optimization is all about getting more people to find your site. Marketing, very simply, is getting more people to see your business and understand what it is that you do. Getting that visibility, it's all about marketing. The one thing that we have to remember, though, is that when people especially are using search engines, they have a very limited attention span. If they don't find what they want on that page, they're going to leave immediately. And so the key here is to make our sites scannable. That means that within 3 seconds, someone can view the web page, understand where the information is, see the keywords that will engage them, and make a decision that they want to stay and view the information. Also, through being more scannable, we can also be more credible. I'm going to explain much more about how you can present a more credible presence to visitors as they come from search engines. Of course, contrast plays a large part in this, and by contrast I mean making sure that the words and call to action elements contrast with their background. You can't have gray text on a gray background and expect people to see it easily. And we're going to talk about the ultimate goal of our marketing, of our search engine optimization, and that's conversion. Getting people to do what we want them to do. Because conversions are what makes us money. Sales, leads, subscriptions, donations, whatever your goal is. And usually, it's little tiny changes will make big results. When we look at marketing, the primary purpose of search engine optimization is to get more people to your website. Once they're there, we want them to do what we want them to do. The problem is that most people will not spend long enough on the page in order to see what it is we have to offer. 80% of users are going to scan that page in a matter of seconds. Very few are going to read word for word the content that's on the page. In fact, in many tests, and Jacob Nielsen has been the leader of the testing and usability movement online, his deduction is that people don't even read. You can't even use the word reading to describe what people do online. They don't read sentences. They don't fully read anything. They only read a few words here or there on the page and ignore everything else and use that amount of information to determine if this is the right page. This is why we need to understand how to better use our headlines. If you remember back to earlier lessons, these are our H1s, our H2s, these are our headings, subheadings, our bullet points, and our paragraph headers. What I want you to think about is a newspaper. A newspaper has one headline. After that are multiple subheadings, some bullet points, paragraph headers, all enabling you to scan the newspaper very quickly and see the news that's there. When you find something that's interesting, you have enough information pointing you to that destination, and now you can spend the time slowing down and reading what's important. Or, if you prefer not to read the text that's there, you can usually figure out what's going on just by looking at the headings, the subheadings, the bullet points, the bold text. We do the same things on web pages. So let's explore how we can do more marketing through our SEO.